All right, this is again lesson number 7, part 2. Lesson number 7, part 2. Let's review the economic institutions. You have the International Monetary Fund, you have the World Bank, you have the World Trade Organization, and you have multinational corporations. So those are the four economic global governance. And then you have the global governance dealing with making people not kill each other. The League of Nations, which didn't work, the United Nations, and the International Criminal Courts. Those are, now, if we were in class right now, we would be those, but you're out in some hotel or somewhere right now.
And you're in your garage again.
I certainly am. All right, let's go to number 4. Regional trade agreements. Regional trade agreements have been created to promote the movement of, what's the fancy word for money?
I don't know.
Like cash.
I don't know.
Capital. Regional trade agreements have been created to promote the movement of capital and goods across, if you go from one country to another.
Like from one nation to another?
Yeah.
National?
That's right. National borders. So we're going to have 4 examples of trade agreements that certain countries.
You hear someone clapping?
Yeah, I do.
Think it's for you.
I wouldn't think so.
Better go check it out.
Okay.
I'll stay here.
Okay.
Wait. I didn't say anything, did you?
Nope, didn't say anything.
All right, let's review. What are we talking about?
We're talking about trade agreements between one country and other countries.
Okay. And there's going to be 4 of them.
That's right, 4 of them. All right. Letter A, European Economic Community. European Economic Community.
Better give him time to write it down.
I will. European Economic Community. Their goal is to strengthen, what continent do you think, with the European Economic Community?
Europe?
That's right. Goal to strengthen European economic trade relations and distance itself from the influence of the, who is the powerhouse economic country?
U.S.
That's right, us. The European Economic Community is thinking, hey, let's start trading within ourselves and just leave America out of it. That way, we will gather all this money. Right now, America, like when we talked about the Depression, when America went down, we drug every other country on the planet down with us. European Economic Community is, hey, let's have a trade agreement where I'll only buy from a European country, you only sell to a European country. All right, letter B, NAFTA.
I bet you human geography people will remember this.
I hope so. North American Free Trade Agreement. North American Free Trade Agreement.
Hey, it kind of hurts my feelings when you use my chin to open your soda.
I get over it. All right. North American Free.
Hey, do you know every time you drink a soda, you stick your tongue in the bottle?
I do not.
Yes, you do. I just saw it.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You've been told this.
I know. Consist of what 3 countries?
I'm saying America for 200, Alex.
That's one of them. Here's another one.
I don't know.
America, Canada, and Mexico. Those are the 3 countries in NAFTA. Removes trade barriers between these countries. You learned about this last year. Again, we're talking about different kind of regional trade agreements between countries. We just talked about the European Economic Community, and now we're talking about NAFTA. The third one is the Association of Southern Asian Nations. Association of Southern Asian Nations.
Give him a minute.
I will.
Drink another soda.
No.
Come on.
No.
Why not?
Because I might stick my tongue in it. All right. Association of Southeast Asian Nations, such as Thailand, Vietnam, Singapore, Philippines, Malaysia, Cambodia, and some others. What Southeast Asian nation did we not mention? It's a real big one. Whole bunch of islands, predominantly Muslim.
Indonesia.
That's right, Indonesia. They're all part of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Their goal is to accelerate economic progress and promote political stability in Southeast
Asian
countries. Right, Southeast Asian countries. All right, everybody take a second, look at your image there. Look at the image. You need to know those. Look at that. You're flipping over.
Do you think they really did it?
I hope so. Because a lot of questions, multiple choice, short answers, all that stuff, it can have an image. You got to deal with the image. That's why I've given out literally, well, maybe not hundreds, but I bet close to 100 images.
Well, good for you.
Thank you. All right, everybody there, you know what the Southeast Asian countries are? All right, the last trade agreement, Mercosur, MERCOSUR. MERCOSUR. In blank America.
South America?
Well, but we don't generally use the term South. I mean, you're right. The area is right.
Latin America.
Right. In Latin American countries such as Argentina, Brazil, Venezuela.
Ooh, you pronounce those cool.
And others.
Senor would be happy.
I hope so. And others. They promote free trade among Latin American countries, members.
Kind of stuttered there.
All right, look at your image there. While you look at your image of those, this is basically the same thing as the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, except it's in South America, Latin America. So these countries have agreed, hey, let's just trade with each other. All right, during this era, 1900 to present, let's review. Always review. That's right. Always. I know, we do. All right. Trade agreements. What are the examples of trade agreements you have to know? European Economic Community. Everybody hold one finger up and say, European Economic Community.
Hey, this is fun.
It's kind of fun. Number 2, everybody say it, North American Free Trade Agreement. Number 3,
We can't talk together, can we?
no, that's hard. Number 3, Association of Southeast Asian Nations.
I bet they didn't say it then.
Yeah, I bet they don't think it's cool.
I know.
Number 4, Mercosur. Mercosur, Latin American countries getting together, trade only with each other.
It's a shame we can't act these out now.
I know. Hey, maybe on their free time they'll get together on their own and act these out so they remember it. Ooh, wouldn't that be cool? It sure would.
They're not going to do it.
I know. Number 5, during this era, 1900 to present, there have been movements throughout the world protesting the inequality of, think of ecosystem.
Environment.
That's right, environment.
Boy, that's a popular theme.
It sure is. We have to know how everything affects the environment. And the blank consequences. What? Economic consequences. Economic is the word.
You gave them that.
I know. Consequences of global integration. In other words, there's some groups standing up and saying, hey, we're doing this to the environment. Hey, this is going on in the economic stuff, and it's not fair. We want some changes. All right. Number 1 is letter A is Greenpeace. Greenpeace.
What is that?
About to tell you. A blank government, if it's not associated with the government.
Anti.
No, anti means you're against it. If you're just not associated.
I don't know.
Non-governmental environment organization with offices in over 40 countries.
So they're not associated with any country?
No, they're just kind of out there. They don't associate with any government. That means they can go about and do whatever they can do and don't care about who gets mad at them because they're not part of a government. Number 2, the international coordinating body is in a city in the Netherlands.
I have no clue.
Amsterdam.
I've heard of it.
Amsterdam. A-M-S-T-E-R.
Say that last syllable, just by itself.
No.
Well, you have to now.
Damn. Amsterdam.
That was kind of funny.
Does not accept money from governments.
Woo! So then they don't really have a boss. They can just go around and do the right thing because no one's giving them money.
That's right. Cooperations or corporations or political parties. They rely on donations from individuals. So Greenpeace, since no one's giving them money, like if I pay somebody to mow my yard, I want it done my way. If somebody pays this group, they expect the group to do it this way. Here with Greenpeace, no government pays them, no country pays them. They're on their own out there to do what they think is right. Number 4, focuses on things like climate change, deforestation, overfishing. If you've ever watched the show or the cable show Wicked Tuna, it always comes on there that, there have been laws passed that we can only catch so many tuna, that kind of deal. That was Greenpeace that got that done. Commercial whaling, W-H-A-L-I-N-G.
Wasn't there a cable show about that?
Yeah, there was a cable, I can't remember the name of it. Something about whales, and this organization under Greenpeace was stopping the Japanese from killing so many whales. And they would drive their boats in front of these huge harpoon vessels that were trying to kill whales. What was the name of that show?
I don't know. I remember watching it with you.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool show. Greenpeace. All right, let's go on to another group. Green Belt Movement in Kenya. Green Belt Movement in Kenya. It has planted over 51 million
dogs.
How can you plant a dog?
I don't know.
51 million. What would you plant?
Squash.
Yeah, but no. You're going to plant 51 million squash?
That's a lot of squash.
Yeah. Trees.
Oh.
Trees in Kenya. 51 million trees. Trees in Kenya. That's right.
Green Belt.
That's right. Promotes environmental, when you brush your teeth, you turn the water off while you're brushing to
conserve.
Right. Conservation. Promotes environmental conservation. Also works to empower communities, especially blank and girls.
Boys?
No, opposite of boys.
Well, you just said girls.
Well, would more opposite of boy be a woman?
Oh, good point.
Women and girls. Works to empower communities, especially women and girls. All right. We got to hurry because I want to get this one. Earth Day is letter C. Earth Day. An annual event celebrated on April 22nd. 22nd. I got a minute and a half, so I'm going to fly through this. Events are held worldwide to demonstrate support for environmental protection. Celebrated in more than 193 countries each year. Largest secular, it means non-religious holiday in the world. Get that. This is the largest secular holiday. You think, well, what about
Christmas?
Well, that's not secular, that's religious. Secular means non-religious. This is the largest secular holiday in the world. All right, number 6. People conceptualized. That means thought about. You got to know that word, conceptualized. Society and culture in new ways. Rights-based. Just because something has always been done a certain way doesn't mean it's right. That's what rights-based means. Discourses. D-I-S-C-O-U-R-S-E-S. Discourses challenged old assumptions. These old assumptions dealing with race, gender, and religion were challenged during this era. In other words, during this time period, just because that was the way it was always done doesn't mean it's right. All right, we're going to go to the next section here.